Hello, everyone. My name is Jenny Valit, and today we'll be talking about supply chain as well as supply chain management. Supply chain management, or SCM, is the oversight of materials, information, and finances as they move in the process from supplier to manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer to customer. Supply chain management involves coordinating and integrating these flows both within and among companies. Usually the main goal of supply chain management system is to reduce inventory. So supply chain management can be defined as the design, planning, execution, control, and the monitoring of supply chain activities with the objective of creating new value building and using a competitive infrastructure that leverages worldwide logistics and organizes supply with demand and also measures performance. So here's a diagram of the supply chain management flow. So the product cannot flow from supplier to end to consumer without a wide range of different information. The information links every component of the supply chain together. Information flows in two different directions, from supplier to customer, and then vice versa between the two as well. So there are many types and different types of information. The pace of information technology advances rapidly every day. The type of information that travels up and down the supply chain varies widely in type and in scope. So these are some examples of types of information, which include product information, customer information, supplier information, production process information, transportation information, inventory information, supply chain alliance information, and many other different kinds of information that are listed here on the slide. Accuracy of this information is very, very important. So even though supply chain management helps speed up the process of information getting from one place to another, if it's not correct, it doesn't do anybody good and it won't help the company. So here's a little joke about supply chain management, and this kind of expresses how information is seemingly useless unless it's completely accurate. It can't help the process. So just like everything, there is a core function of SCM, or supply chain management. So supply chain management is actually a cross-functional approach. So the functions of the system are usually outsourced to other firms that can perform the functions the most cost effectively. This increases the number of organizations that are involved in satisfying the customer's demand, which also reduces the managerial control of daily logistic operations. The idea of less control and more partners are what make up supply management in essence. Supply chain management can be divided into three main flows. These three main flows are the product flow, the information flow, and the finances flow. The product flow is the movement of goods from a supplier to a customer, and as well as any customer returns or service needs. The information flow is transmitting orders and updating the status of delivery. Then lastly, the financial flow consists of credit terms, payment schedules, and title ownership arrangements. There are two main types of supply chain management. These types include planning applications and executive applications. Planning applications use advanced algorithms to determine the best way to fill an order, while executive applications track the physical status of goods, the management of materials, and the financial information that are involved within all the parties in the system.